Hello, everyone. Welcome to Outpost 13 and the Madi Goff Show. I'm so excited to have you here today. I'm also very excited to have my special guest here. But before we get to that, let me tell you this. Everything you see here and now on this show tonight, today, whatever time zone you're in, will be completely improvised based on your suggestion. Also improvised is the music, the scoring that you will hear. That's improvised by Alex Caan and Arlo Sanders. They also do a show on Wednesday nights at 7 called Made Up Music, where you can go and improvise music with them by typing little lyrics and things in the chat. Also improvised is the Zoom cutting with Ian Carroll. There we go, Ian Carroll with the Zoom cutting. Thank you so much, Ian. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Arlo. Without further ado, my guest is Mary Chieffo. Mary!
Yay!
I'm so excited to have you here.
I am so excited to be here.
I know Mary through a couple ways, but the first thing I want to ask you about Mary, I know that Mary is an actress from Juilliard, and she was on this fun little show called Star Trek Discovery. And Mary,
yes,
you happen to have a cutout of the character you played.
I think I have something. I think there's a little bit of a Oh, there she is. There she is, Chancellor L'Rell of the Klingon Empire. That's her. That's me.
What an honor to have her alongside you. This is incredible.
She definitely inspires me daily to be a better, stronger version of myself.
Mary, we know each other through, in a roundabout way, through Star Trek, right?
Yeah, I joke, but not joke, that the reason I have become an improviser is because of Star Trek, because I met the incredible Eliza Pearl at the season 1 premiere, and she introduced me to Impro Studio and the Improvised Generation, a Star Trek improvised show, which many of you I'm sure know.
Incredible. And Eliza plays the captain of
Yes.
the USS McGinley, and you all should follow the Improvised Generation on Instagram and on Twitter because they have some very exciting news coming up.
Yes. Very exciting. But yes, through Eliza and you're both part of Ripley Improv, as you know. And that was what? And the second I heard that name and knew it was an homage to our favorite Ripley from Aliens, I knew that it was a group of people I wanted to get to know. And I saw your shows, and then I was lucky enough to guest with you guys on Glam, and then I started taking classes.
Right. And then your first class happened to be at Improv Theater with me, which was so fun.
Yes.
I was so thrilled. We had already played together, and Mary got to be. It was a delight. It was a total delight.
Such a delight. You're an awesome teacher, and I reference many of your lessons daily.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I want to give us a chance to have the chat to type in a suggestion. So I'm going to ask the suggestion very quickly. So chat, what we need from you. This is Mary and I are going to improvise everything you're about to see. All we need from you is a name for Mary's character. We're doing a format loosely based on Fleabag. Mary's going to play the Fleabag. I'm going to play all the other characters in her life. And we need a name. It can be anything from Fleabag to Mary Chieffo, but you can't use those because I already used them. But it's going to be, we had the Colonel one week, and then we had something very normal another week. I can't remember the normaler ones, but it can be something totally wacky or something totally normal. Let's get both of those. And for fun, let's also get a suggestion of something that's simple just happened. Something very simple just happened, like the washing machine broke, or my shoe came untied, or I ate ice cream. I wanted something to be positive too.
Always positive.
Always positive. So something very simple just happened. What was it? Type it in the chat for Mary and I to start with. Mary's name, whatever Mary will be named, and something very simple just happened. So I want to ask you a question now, Mary. So we're going to riff a little while they're typing away. Let's say, okay, you were an actor on Star Trek, obviously. So what was percolating most when you were an actress on Star Trek, when you were playing the role?
Lots of different things percolating, and a lot of sweat also percolating. That was definitely something consistent. Every day of work there was sweat. But beyond that, that question makes me think of a phrase that I use a lot and had been using before I even started on the show, which is that our limitations can liberate us.
Yeah.
And the challenge of being in prosthetics, being in armor, just not having the same level of dexterity in my face that I was used to. I always say you don't want to see an actor struggling or communicating to the audience, hey, look, I'm having a tough time. So I chose to embrace all of those challenges. The fact that I could only really move my head to indicate that I was taking information in, and that with my eyes, the contacts in my eyes were like my biggest weapon to communicate, because I could, by fluttering my eyelids or by looking intensely, I could really communicate a lot. And I found the incredible Doug Jones, who plays Saru on the show, who's done creature work for over 30 years and is a master. Something we talked about a lot was how you have to be so aligned and deeply rooted in your truth as a creature actor, because that's what you have to push through. If you aren't certain of that, you can't fake it. So it really pushed me to go to that next level of really being clear in how I was feeling. And luckily I had incredible scene partners who would work with me outside of the day. So we would really know the lines. And of course, half the time we're speaking in a different language. So with all those challenges, it also informed the character. Laurel moves in a different way I do because of her physical restrictions. So just, yeah, I mean, I think that's, it works if you're doing a contemporary kitchen sink drama, but it definitely applies when you're playing a Klingon to let your limitations liberate you.
When you have pounds and pounds of prosthetics and costume on your back. That is awesome, Mary. I love that.
Thanks.
Fantastic. All right, Ian, have you got anything for Mary and I to get started with?
Yes, I think I have two names that both ring out, and you can choose which one you like.
Okay.
Susan Zoom says The Nails.
The Nails.
And A. Taylor's 96 says Zigatron. Or no, yeah, that's it, Zigatron.
Okay, Mary, are you inspired more by one of them, The Nails versus Zigatron?
And as my name?
Yeah, one of them. Yeah, one of them is going to be your name.
This is great.
I'm tempted to just call you like Nails.
Yeah, no, I like nails. I like nails.
That's really funny. Nails.
Yeah, nails. Yeah, that's I'm feeling nails arise in me now.
Okay, great. We'll call you Nails. That's amazing. All right, Ian, how about the other suggestion? Did we get something of like what just happened?
Yeah. So while I switch to you, looks like Desi Trek Girl says just left the bathroom.
Oh, great. That's an awesome suggestion. All of these were awesome suggestions.
Yes.
Zigatron was the one we didn't.
Yeah. Maybe Zigatron will
maybe it'll show up. Nails.
Yeah.
Nails is Mary's name, and someone just left the bathroom. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone, this is the Madi Goff Show presenting the Modern Gal Show. Now, sweetheart, I know this is supposed to go around my neck, but I took them off when I went to the bathroom and set them on the counter. And then I've just now put them back on. So I just want to make sure you know that I'm not. I want my daughter to know that I've got it all together. You know.
You've got it. Yes. You definitely do. I really think that your execution of getting your glasses back really sets you a bar above the rest.
Oh, now, Now you don't like, you know that I don't like it when you use the word execution. I don't like that.
Oh my God. Every time. What word would you like? I'm really trying to work with you here. What word would you like?
Nails, I would like you to say, I understand, mother, that you have got it all together and know how to put your glasses on. That's all I want to hear, Nails.
Okay. Mother. I hate it when she does this. She does this every fucking time. Yeah, why don't you just guide me?
I'm going to walk you through it.
Yes, please.
Oh, don't start with me, young lady. Remember when I used to spank your bottom? I'll spank it again.
Boy, do I ever. All right, you can lead. Please go ahead.
I
understand
that my mother...
3 words this time. She's really pushing it. That my mother...
knows what's up.
Knows what's up.
She
really loves that.
Did you just mock me? I know how to say what's up. That's what. Did you just mock me for saying what's up?
No, I just really appreciated the way in which you said it. And, you've always been one to execute your speech beautifully. So, You're using the word execute on purpose to just get under my skin. I don't like that word. It's so violent. I don't like violent words, and you know this, Nails. Well, to your credit, I do appreciate the fact that you are calling me Nails now. So that is progress in our relationship. When I call you nails, I'm not talking about the types of nails that go into walls violently. I'm talking about the beautiful ones on the tips of your fingertips, young lady. Mom, it's my name. I named you Billy, and I know it's masculine, but Nails is masculine too. I thought Billy was a fun name, and if you want to be called Nails because you got some wild whim up your feather, then go right ahead. And you know what? I've got plants to water, and I've got a book to read, and I've got some solitaire to play. All right, well, I'll come by again tomorrow. Bring your groceries. You're gonna bring the steel cut oatmeal tomorrow. Is that right, Nails? Yes. 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 I'm bringing the steel cut oatmeal. I'm not gonna do it. Tomorrow. I'm not gonna do it. I'll bring the steel cut oatmeal tomorrow. All right then. I'm gonna go in the kitchen here and open some cabinets and things. Yeah, so it is a new thing. Nails. Billy never really sat right up with me. It's a fun name, but it wasn't sharp enough. No one ever thought I was sharp enough. So... Oh. Hi. No, you look so much cooler than me. I just have these stupid sunglasses. Well, I felt like I was like, we're going out and I want to be festive. So, woo! Yeah. Oh my God. So Molly is my best friend in the entire world. She's absolutely wild and does things that I wish I could do. But she's part of the reason why I decided I wanted to change my name to Nails. Oh my gosh. And then I was like, no way. I'm not going to do Molly. My name is Molly. Oh my God. What do they say? What do they say?
They were like, okay, so if you're not gonna do Molly, but your name
Yeah.
is Molly, who are you? And I was like, I don't know.
That's I mean, I don't know. That's an answer.
Okay, wait. I have to know.
Hmm.
How's the new apartment?
It's good. It's terrible. I really like the window. There's one really great window that you can see the park. And I really enjoy it.
Okay, that's awesome. I didn't even realize it was near a park. And like, you don't ever like, you've never struck me, Nails, as like a nature girl. Like I've known we've been like city, and I'm like, okay, park, cool. Is there like more than one window or just one?
There's one, and then like a half window that's kind of over the kitchen.
Oh my God, I love half windows. I'm like obsessed with half windows. It's like somebody was like, I want to put a window here, and then like halfway through building the window, they like changed their mind. You know?
I don't know. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I feel that so much. But yeah, you know, I like what you were saying, I just kind of have felt that I did really need a change of scene to really kind of come into my own more, you know, starting with Nails. I just felt it was also a good contrast, kind of unexpected, which, you know, is part of the whole thing I'm trying to do right now is, you know, change expectations. So, yeah.
Wait. Because you like texted me and you were like, I have something to tell you. And I was like, Nails, I'm about to DJ. I can't, like, whatever. And then I like took this time to come like talk to you. What do you have to tell me? Like, what's the deal?
I was afraid we were going to get to this part, but it is inevitable. So the apartment is super great. But it's expensive. And even though I moved because I needed to downgrade, it's still more expensive than my current situation allows. And I was going to throw, here it comes, one or two options at you. Either if you want to stay where you're living, I think I would be interested in, why can't I just fucking say it? Could you possibly lend me your friendship here in this moment? I am the worst. This is insane. I have never dragged something along this. Could you either move in with me or lend me money?
Oh, like, Nails, like first off, you know I love you, right? Like, we're ride or die, 100%. The thing is like, I've lent you money before, and like, we've lived together before in like college, and like, my DJ career is like blossoming, and I feel like I just like need my space to like breathe and music. So like the soft answer is like no, and like the long answer is like, you're like, whatever you need, just let me know.
And I thought my question was weird. Yeah, you know what? Forget about it. I have other people I can ask to be my roommate. I don't want to ask for more money from you right now. You obviously are far more successful than I, but I don't want that to be our dynamic. And yeah, so don't worry about it. Totally get it. We had our time as roommates, and I think now I am going to ask someone else. And if I become extremely desperate, perhaps I will reach out to you again in that regard. But do you want to just I
Oh
don't
my
know.
God, do you want to get drinks? Like, I'm gonna just like go on, I'm gonna like crash out this like 20-minute set. And then like that's all they're giving me here. They're like only giving me 20 minutes. And I was like, oh my God, I do hour-long sets. What is this 20 minutes? But like whatever, I'll condescend to their whatever anyways. So I'm gonna crash for like 20 minutes. And then that's like the word that I'm like if you could help me like make that popular, the word crash, like that means like crash means like crush, but it's just like the new like 2020 version of it. Like so I'm gonna just go crash. And then if you could like let's grab drinks. Okay, you know what? You know what? Let's grab drinks.
I think that's a great idea.
Okay, cool. All right. Listen and learn. Betches. What?
On to the next. Excuse me, ma'am. I think you dropped your keys.
Oh, what?
I'm sorry. I noticed you left the restaurant, and I think you dropped your keys.
Oh. Shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Here, there you go. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I noticed you have a car.
Oh yeah. That's my Tessie.
Yeah, it's exquisite. You like to drive it?
I mean, yeah. It's a Tesla, so like I like driving it.
This is actually going horribly. I was just wondering if
You need a ride somewhere?
Technically, yes, I do need a ride. But I just really appreciated the way in which you respectfully ate your food just now and tipped generously to the waiter. I thought that was quite considerate of you. And I am currently on the look for, this is insane. I am on the look for a roommate. And while I think your car indicates that you are probably of a much higher financial status than I have a lovely place near the park, near Portal Park.
I own a triplex, and the bottom tenant just moved out. You want like a low rent on a bottom room of a triplex?
Oh well, this is a fun turn of events. Possibly. I mean,
sorry, my name is Chad. Nice to meet you.
Oh, hi, Chad.
What's your name?
Nails.
Your name is Nails?
Yes, just Nails.
Like fingernails, or like carpentry nails, or like 9-inch nails?
I like to think of it as a litmus test. Whichever nails comes into your mind first indicates a lot about what you think about me.
I guess fingernails.
Great. So what exactly you're saying that I can just
Yeah, when I was 8 years old, I invested in a couple companies. Went well. I made a lot of money, so money's not really a concern for me. And no offense, but by your stuttering nature and attempt to procure a roommate from a stranger, you seem to be a person in need of financial assistance.
He's not wrong. You are right, sir.
Don't call
Ma'am?
me sir. Just
I'm
call
sorry.
me
I should have
Chad.
asked for pronouns.
Oh, he, him, and my name is Chad. You're welcome to call me by my name.
Chad. Yes. Sorry. Did I not say Chad?
Oh, it's fine.
Nails.
I didn't ask you your pronouns. I guess I just you're very beautiful, so I just kind of made assumption. I made a assumption.
Well, that's a lovely assumption. I do go by she, her, but I believe that this type of beauty could exist in any gender or non-binary situation. But I appreciate your asking.
My apologies. I do. I'm sorry. This got off. This went.
Yes. So to answer your question, I'm sorry. I would very much love to see the bottom of your apartment.
Triplex. Yeah.
Triplex.
Um.
What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing.
Do you want to ride now in my Tessie? I'm sorry. That's pretentious to call it It's a Tesla. It's even pretentious to call it a Tesla. Do you want to ride in my car?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I overlapped you.
No, that's yes. Yes.
All right. It's this way. So I'll just walk and I'll see you next to it.
I don't do well with human interaction. Anyone observing the past few probably wouldn't disagree with me. I tend to bring up things I shouldn't bring up or stumble just like now. I feel like I probably have about 20 different thoughts going on in my head at any given moment, and that really, really causes a lot of issues when you're just trying to say simple things or ask for simple things. And I guess that's kind of the root of it, is I cannot ask for things, or I want to. I really, really want to, but I am terrified, which again is part of why I picked nails. I mean, come on. What is more tenacious or intense or just so set on its goal than a nail, right? I mean, it just, bam. I don't know. That didn't make any sense. See, look, I doubt myself every time. It's, I don't know. There's something different about Chad. Maybe that'll lead to something. I don't think Molly's really gonna. No, it was a good reminder. College was fun, but that was definitely a distinct time in our history. But now comes another fun person to ask. Uncle Billy, my namesake, or
Yes.
once namesake.
Yeah, nice. It is good to see you.
It's lovely to see you too, Uncle Billy. How's the old cat farm holding up?
Two cats, two trees for cat farm. Yes, the 2 cats, 2 trees, 2 footballs, 2 water balls, 2 kitty litter boxes. These cats, they take up my world. Yes.
And I'm very proud of you for that. I love cats. I'm a little bit more of a dog person, but I really respect your craft with the cats.
Hey, thank you. Nice. You look like you have some problem.
You are right.
Uncle Billy always knows, you know this. Uncle Billy always knows inside when the problem is showing on the outside. Uncle Billy sees it, you know.
It's really true. He always knows. Yes, I've, as you know, I changed my name recently to Nails.
Yes, yeah, I've got your text message and I said, yes,
I like this name, Niles. He's strong like carpentry, holds things together.
Yes, I appreciate that. I definitely think seeing you build all those great cat houses and stuff growing up really inspired me and made me realize how tough nails can be, you know? Really, seriously, why? Why do I say it?
You need money. Duh?
Yes, to put it simply, yes. But are you just...
Yeah. This is $300.
You really shouldn't have. Just say the simple thing. Thank you. I promise I'll put it to good use.
Yes, all $300 of it you put to good use. Yes, Niles. Niles, did you see the herbs out back? The herb garden.
Yeah, just like Anna would have wanted it.
Yes. Your sister, she loves herb garden. She loved them, yes. And you like them little less than she did, yes.
Yeah, just a little less.
She knew how to water a plant. Yeah, yes, your mother. She does not know watering plants, but your sister, she knew how to water plants. Make things grow.
She did. She made things grow like no one else.
That $300 too good for you, yes. I've helped you. Eh?
Very much so. I just need a little boost before I figure out what I'm gonna do next.
Yes. I miss seeing you around here. You know, I miss your sister. I miss her a little bit more than I miss you. But I miss you too.
I miss the times when we would both come by.
Yes. I still have your headband. Do you want it back or shall I keep more longer?
Keep it a little while longer. I don't think I'm ready to get it back yet.
No. I asked the woman at the library if there was more jobs beyond my job. And she said, no. She said, Billy, you put the books back and that is all we need. So, but I asked for you and she said no. But I asked.
Well, I appreciate you asking.
Yeah.
I am a bit of a disorganized mess, so probably organizing books isn't the best job for me at this time.
No.
Uncle Billy. I'm sorry. I don't really know.
That.
We'll take a quick break. Oh my goodness, this is so fun, Mary. This is so much fun. Wow. Fun. Y'all, this is so improvising with Mary. Highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. Okay, so chat, we're gonna come to you for another suggestion to kind of just kick us off into a new direction or whatever direction. So chat, what is a relationship you haven't seen yet? It's maybe someone who's been mentioned, maybe not someone who's been mentioned, maybe something totally left field. But what is another relationship? It's going to be Nails and somebody else that you haven't seen yet that you'd like to see, that you'd like to see a moment with Nails and somebody new. Type that into the chat. In the meantime, let's see what we're at. We're at 9:10. This is the only suggestion we're going to get. We're just going to get this one because we're already at 9:10, but this is so fun. Fun. Mary, okay, I want to ask you this while they're typing things in.
Yes.
When did you want to be an actress?
I love this question always because my story is that I actually grew up. Both my parents are wonderful, inspiring character actors who made their lives being fun and goofy and awesome and dramatic and all the great things. But because of that, I actually didn't realize that people pursued careers outside of acting. I associated like them auditioning for a lawyer or a doctor, like that they'd be in that outfit and then they'd go off or they'd play it and they'd come back and then they'd be mom or dad. And so if friends described their parents being a lawyer or a doctor, I assumed that was the same case. And it wasn't until around 4th grade that for whatever reason it clicked. I had one final conversation where someone was like, no, my mom's a doctor. She's just a doctor. She studied, she went to medical school. So from that point on, I started realizing, we did school plays and my best friend Eve, who's still one of my dearest friends, she and I started making movies together. We were super into fantasy and did a lot of, we are both only children, and we did a lot of sisters who were magically thrust on a doorstep by a hooded figure or were being followed by a mysterious creature or dragons. I remember we had a whole dragon series, The Book with Magical Book, and like all sorts of very fantastical stories that we filmed, and the tapes are still there, so one day I'll pick them all open. But yeah, and then it just kind of evolved or devolved or whatever it is from there, getting in more and more into theater and everything, and I love it.
So much fun. Very quickly, will you please tell the world / whoever's watching about the reality television show that you shot as a very small child? And by shot, I mean made, produced, edited, directed, starred in, everything. Go.
Yes, around that time. I think it was around 5th or 6th grade. Eve and our friend Allison, we made a reality TV show called Better Than You, which to our credit, that's pretty much what they're all about, right? And we had contestants come on and prove why they were better than the other person. And some of our guest stars were my parents and the beloved Octavia Spencer, in fact, who was doing a play with my mom at the time, Trials and Tribulations of a Trailer Trash Housewife by Del Shores. So we have I have no idea where that tape is, but we did interview her and all of her magnificence back then, and it's a treasured memory, and it just gets wild. My parents also play these contestants, they've got their wigs and stuff, and it just devolves into this debacle of playing these characters who think they're better than the other one, and it's very silly but very fun, a very treasured memory for sure.
It's legitimately a good idea for a reality television show.
Yeah. I mean, why not? You have 2 new guests every week, and it could be good, or like a not a mockumentary, but like that sort of
proper documentary. Ian, what have you got for us? Are you ready for us?
Yes, I think so.
What do they want to see?
Honorable mention to Hugh Grant.
Always.
Like Hugh Grant just is gonna show up.
But I think flashback with her sister sounds really nice.
Okay, great. That's very Fleabag. So great job, people in the chat. All right, that sounds good. We'll start with a flashback of her sister, and who knows where we'll go from there. We'll just let improv dictate our journey. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone, right back into the Modern Gal Show. That's beautiful. Scared the hell out of me. That was totally unreasonable.
Oh no, it was very reasonable. It was pretty well done, I gotta say. I'm pretty proud of myself. You had no idea.
No, I didn't see you under that blanket. Well done.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. You were just so very wrapped up in
Focused?
Yes. You were very good at that. You're very, very good at that. What are you working on though?
Herbs. I have decided to grow a couple different herbs to help mom with her allergies.
Wow.
I know.
It's really impressive.
It's not that impressive. I mean, I'm just growing herbs. I did construct this herb garden box though, and that was no joke. I'm a full-on carpenter, I'll have you know.
Yes, I am well aware. You're a lady of many skills, and that is what I love the most about you.
So what are you back in town for?
Oh, well, I decided that I don't want to be a writer.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding.
I won't allow it. I won't allow it.
No, I mean, it's just, I know that you've always supported my work and you love everything I write, but like, you get to school and suddenly everyone's just telling you how to do it and you know, oh, well, that's grammatically incorrect. And I'm like, that's my artistic expression. And they're like, no, that's not artistic expression. That's stupid. And like, I mean, it just, all of the structure and lack of creativity. I mean, it's ironic, but it's true. They don't get me.
I know that you think you need to train for everything you do. But for writing, you're trained enough. Just go write. You don't need to finish a degree. You don't need to do, I don't know, whatever you think you're doing in school. Yeah, mom wants you to go to college. Whoop-de-doo. You know I love mom, but you also know that I see her for who she is. She just wants the piece of paper and you don't need it.
Well, you're amazing. Yeah, definitely.
What?
Do you really think that's true? I feel like it's not just letting mom down. It's not just letting. What if there's something I need to learn that's there and I mean, it's different for you with science. Everything is structured. Everything is clear, right?
Yeah, and there's rules you have to follow. Otherwise, you're going to have an explosion on your hand. Sure, but you don't have to follow the rules. You've never followed the rules your entire life. And you're just so concerned with letting people down. What if you just let them down? What if you just let mom down and just see what happens? What if you just let me down and see what happens? You know what? I'm still gonna love you.
No matter what?
No matter what.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, will you grab that? I need 2 more bags of soil over here.
Oh, yeah, sure. Like,
Oh my gosh, don't worry about me, okay?
No, I'm just
What?
Apparently I can't write, I can't carry dirt. I just generally am incapable of anything.
Yeah, you're a fuck up. Say it. You're a fuck up.
I'm a
Do you want any water? I'm gonna go in the house and get water.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, watch my plants.
And by water you mean vodka, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. 5 years ago now. It's definitely one of the thoughts that's always in my head.
Oh, excuse me. Do you have a cigarette? Could I bomb a cigarette?
Oh,
I am who you think I am.
Oh my God. Oh my.
Do you have a cigarette?
I
Do you not?
I don't, but I can find one.
You don't need to get me a cigarette. I can live without one, as it were.
What? What is happening? Is there anything else I could get you, sir?
Just call me Hugh. Sir makes me sound so old, and I'm not old. Heck, I'm set to star in another rom-com next week.
I love your rom-coms. All of them. Yes.
Which one do you like the most?
Oh, I definitely have a lot of favorites, but this is I just think that the entire oeuvre of your work is glorious, and I love it when you bring a sad pain and charm to your characters, which I find to be quite often and quite respectable.
Well, thank you. That's the Hugh Grant way. You know, you've got charm, and then you've got a little bit of bumbling pain. Gets you a long way in life.
So, what brings you to this cafe? It's kind of in the middle of nowhere.
Do you want to know a Hugh Grant secret? Huh?
Absolutely. Oh my God.
I never go to the same cafe twice. You start not going to the same cafe twice, you're going to run out of cafes rather quickly, which has brought me here.
Well, I'm certainly glad that it happened today, because it's my first day of work here at the lovely Bell Cafe.
Yeah, the Bell Cafe. It's rather strange because it's B-E-L-L, like a ring-a-ling-ding bell, rather than B-E-L-L-E, which would have been much more elegant. But you have a sadness in your eye. I'm Hugh Grant. I recognize these things. Game recognizes game, as they say.
They do say that. Some of them. Yes. I mean, why not? It's Hugh Grant. I'm incredibly sad.
That's beautiful. Mind if I write that down?
Sure.
Yes, I'm incredibly long pause. Sad.
Is he getting into writing now? Are you getting into writing now?
Yes, I'm writing a novel.
Oh, what's it about?
It's about this sort of British man that kind of trips over his own words occasionally and likes to specifically touch small little lambs on candlesticks. And it's called The Lamb on the Candlestick is the name of the book. It's about a candlestick with a little lamb on it, and he likes to pet it. He talks to it sometimes, and he says, "Little lamb, will she ever love me?" And the little lamb, it talks back in the book, of course. The little lamb, it talks back, and it's a rather good book. I'm going to release it on Amazon myself.
I can't wait to read it. Truly, I cannot wait to read the actual words of that story. I really need to move this along, don't I?
Can I tell you something as Hugh Grant?
Yes.
Whatever it is that you need to say, to whoever you need to say it to, do it before it's too late. You know what? Don't worry about that tea. There's another cafe that I haven't visited yet.
Okay.
You want to talk to me while I'm on the toilet?
Not particularly.
Well, I'll hover. I'm hovering over the toilet, so you can talk to me now because I'm on the toilet. I'm hovering.
Okay. Yes. I wanted to come over.
Did you see those beans in the fridge?
Beans?
Yes.
I have not seen them yet, but I'll be sure to check them out.
I put them in the fridge for you, Catherine.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm
just realizing I'm talking about beans while I'm on the toilet, but that's not what's happening.
I believe you. I actually really did come over to talk about something. Albeit I did not anticipate doing it in this. I don't know. I mean, do I just wait?
All right. Well, that's that. Oh dear. Got them tangled. They were on the counter. You remember that, right? I know what's up.
Yes.
You came over to talk about something?
Yeah. I feel like we've never really talked about Anna. I mean, what happened?
Well, you were driving, so I don't know what happened. You were the one that was there.
I was. You're absolutely right. I can't quite remember. I don't know if it's because of the trauma. You know, people say that happens, that you kind of black out. But few minutes prior and after. It's a real thing. I've looked it up. But I just wanted to tell you what I do remember, which is that she was laughing, and we were having a great day. And she had just found some new herbs that she thought would be even more helpful than the one she'd found before for your allergies and with your new medication. She'd really done all of her research like she always did to make sure that you would be okay.
Yeah. That's...
I didn't come here to be forgiven. But I also didn't come here to say I'm sorry.
No, sweetheart, that's not. Just I just put a kettle on the stove right before I went into the bathroom, and I got a new set of cups, and instead of getting just one cup, I got 2 cups and two little saucers to go underneath the cups, and one tea kettle, because you only need 1 tea kettle, and I know how you like that Moroccan mint, so I got some of the Moroccan mint along with the chamomile that I like. So if you want to take a seat, I'll make sure the kettle doesn't start whistling at us.
Okay. And maybe I could tell you about some of the writing I've started to do again.
Oh my goodness. Yes, you started writing again. Oh, yes.
Yes, I feel that ever since Anna, I always felt like I had 10 too many thoughts inside my head. But after Anna, I had 100 too many thoughts inside my head. And I didn't want to take the time to sort them out. So I renamed myself Nails. Because I wanted to be sharp. I wanted to be tough. I wanted to push through and destroy anything that got in my way. But I realized I don't have to do that.
No, sweetheart. You just gotta come over and have tea sometime.
Yeah. And hopefully too, I'll get back to writing the stories I want to write, the way I want to write them, and
breaking all kinds of rules. Don't you listen to that English grammar. You tell English grammar that you got other plans.
Yes.
Oh, I hear the kettle. Will you sit down? Will you sit down?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be
Mom?
right out.
Mom. I hope you know
You don't need
how
to
much...
say sweetheart.
You don't need to say it. I know. And I hope you know how much.
You don't need to say it either.
Kettle's gonna get mad at the two of us.
I guess I found some words.
The best I got.
Oh my god.
Yay! Thank you guys so much. This was such a blast. Wow, Mary. That was.
Yay!
Maddie put her tie back on. That's as much. We're gonna get crazy hair. We're gonna get the tie.
The tie.
Wow. That was so fun. We're actors, and I love improvising with actors. That was the greatest, Mary. This is the first time. Oh no, this is the first time it's just been us in a duo.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the most just being with each other and doing the stuff.
This was so cool.
Hugh Grant. Oh my god.
I mean, whoever said that, genius, and we have to see him, right? Why not?
Oh yeah.
I have to yes and that.
I thought that was a banging impression. Or beyond an impression, you embodied him in your own right.
I have no idea what I was doing, but it was so fun. Thank you. Yeah. I want to, before we leave, I want to thank all of these fantastic people. I forgot to mention at the top, but Lissette Jean-Marie is in our chat moderating for me. Thank you so much, Lissette. That is so helpful. Appreciate it so much. I also want to remind you that music you heard while we were improvising, first off, Mary and I can't hear it, but those guys are improvising the music right along with us. We're leaving space. Hopefully we left enough space so you guys can hear that rad music. It's Alex Caan and Arlo Sanders, and they also have a show you should check out on this channel Wednesday nights, 7 p.m. called Made Up Music. I also want to thank Ian Carroll, who was my Zoom spotlighter. Ian Carroll also has a show on this channel, and Ian's show is called Coding Koans, and I'm double checking the time. Oh, it's Wednesdays at 5, and it's where each week Ian will get an apprentice or one of his mentors, and they will talk about coding, learning the technical skills to coding. Ian, do you have a second to show your sweet setup?
Stand by for sweet setup.
All right, we're standing by for the sweet setup. Standing by for sweet setup. Ian does all the Zoom cutting back and forth. There he is. Let's see. Have we got him? There he is. Hey, Ian. And also, look, Ian actually, every single time we do a show, he's in his Star Trek uniform, which is basically the most awesome thing. So it works extra on this episode. I'm delighted, Ian. Also on this channel, 7 p.m. Going Out Again, hosted and directed by Joy Maney. She's a performer in it as well. And then Friday night, tomorrow night, you can see the season finale of Delta Green. It's a role-playing game in the Cthulhu universe. I'm in it. My friend Eric is in it. My friend Leaf is in it. Joseph runs it. Corey produces it. So much amazing stuff. There's music from Made Up Music happening during it too. I'm pretty sure they can tell me if you guys pop in if it's right, but I'm pretty sure they've got Made Up Music happening. Once again, we can't hear the music during the show, which is wild because we're using the Zoom platform, which is a business platform to improvise shows, and we're doing the best that we can. Yeah. Come check out Delta Green at 9 p.m. Again, those shows, Made Up Music Wednesday at 7, Going Out Again Friday at 7, Delta Green Friday at 9, Wednesdays at 5, Coding Koans. The last one I'll tell you about is my friend Allison Inconstanti, who has been a moderator for me, is doing Allison's Sci-Fi Library, super fun time. She's reading A Wrinkle in Time, and come check that out Tuesdays at 3. Last thing before we go, Mary, we already talked about this. There's an important thing that people should do as we head towards November. What is it?
Vote, but also register to vote. Yes, but more specifically, register to vote. Make sure if you are able to do a mail-in ballot, if that is what is available to you in your state. Make sure that you have sent in the signed form to get you then your ballot, which then you will then sign and mail, fill out and then mail. And I believe I have posted a lot on my Instagram and on my Twitter, but you can go to my Instagram and see I have a lot that I've reposted with frequently asked questions about mail-in ballots and the like. So encouraging everyone to be as informed as possible about that, so you can get them in as early as possible, so that all votes you make will be counted.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to add to that there's this organization called Indivisible, and it's a grassroots movement that is with a mission to elect progressive leaders into our lawmaking positions. You can attend this event on Saturday. We're posting links in the chat, I'm pretty sure. If not, I'll put them in my Instagram bio. But we're posting links. Indivisible.org, 2020 bootcamp registration. It's a full day of training for text banking, for phone banking, and how to have voter conversations. And if you can't make it to that event, there's also another link right below that that's going to be all the info you need to just kind of like self-tutorial and figure it out, and a letter writing campaign as well. So check those out. Go vote. It counts. We love you. Mary, thank you so much for being on the show. This was such a blast.
Thank you so much for having me. It was such a thrill.
And I want to thank Ian for his improvised Zoom cutting, Alex and Arlo for their improvised music one more time. And ladies and gentlemen, that was Mary Chieffo.
And that was Madi Goff.
We'll see you guys next week.
Yay!
That was such a blast.
the trigger finger grows.